Stampers, Gainer again. I do apologise about last night for not doing a card. I was really poorly last night. I had forgotten to take my tablet yesterday morning, so by 6, 7 o'clock I was feeling so weak, and then flu-like symptoms and pain was horrific. And because they're slow release tablets, you can only take them every 12 hours. And by 8:30, 9 o'clock last night, I realised I hadn't taken my tablets. So I had to wait then till nearly 9 o'clock to take them. You only take them at 10 and 10. So this morning when I got up, I took it at 9:30. I waited an extra half an hour. And then tonight now, when I have my tablets tonight, they'll be back to being at 10 o'clock. But I've had the shakes all day. I've been feeling sick all day. But it's starting to get back to a little bit of normality, whatever that is at the moment, I don't know. But I felt really guilty then that I hadn't been on and done a video. I made, I don't know where it's gone, my bag. I've got a new bag. Let me see if I can find it. Have I moved it? Oh no, I've covered them up here. I went to Aldi the other day and come across these little scented candles, but they've got glitter on them. Absolutely stunning. Look at those. Beautiful. And the smell is absolutely gorgeous. This mistletoe and ivy. So yesterday I'd started to make these little boxes. I put 3 in each box. And then these ones as well. These like £1.99 for 12 little glittered scented candles. Beautiful. And they are frosted berries. Absolutely smell fantastic. So my intention last night was to come on and show the little boxes. You could decorate them in using your Thinlits. That's a little box that just opens with itself. And then we've got a new. I received this stamp set on stage, and I was just made this simplest of boxes. I think this is 3 inches by. Like, oh my gosh, what is it? I got my measurements here. 6 1/8 by 3, and then the other one was 6 3/16 by 3 1/16. That's the only difference. When you're making a lid, you've got to make it 1/16 of an inch bigger. It's minute, but it gives you a perfect fit. So I'd stamped my image, and I had to play with the blends then. Just the simplest box in the whole wide world. You could wrap a ribbon around, and I'd give a lovely gift tag, which I didn't get round to doing because I wasn't feeling well. I like this one as well. You don't have to have this on it if you were giving it to somebody for Christmas, or little tree presents. But they're so sweet. And that one's slightly smaller, yeah. But I intended to make that last night. Look, see, those my measurements. But like I say, I wasn't very well. But tonight, if I get a chance, and we do get through this video okay, I will show you the tea light box and the stamp I used. Yes, I can see it. Because this was a freebie in our bags that we got from Stampin' Up on the weekend. But we weren't allowed to show anyone till after 9 o'clock on the Monday night. Well, by the time I finished filming, it was gone. It was about 9 o'clock when it uploaded. So I couldn't show you earlier either. So we're continuing in the book. And we're up to Layering Love, and I'm using this beautiful set here. It says enjoy the little things, because I'm making thank you cards as well to send out to everybody. You want to see the pile I've got already ready to go out on Friday, because my husband's fishing again tomorrow. So I made this beautiful little card, and I've only used the marble stamp once before, and added this beautiful pink pirouette satin ribbon. and just put on the front, enjoy the little things. I haven't stamped inside because this is where I'm going to be writing my message, so I just hope you like it. We'll do this card, and then if we get a chance, I'll show you how to make the 2 little boxes as well. It doesn't look like it's going to take a long time, but I just potted around with the beautiful little love heart that's in there as well. I thought it was just so sweet. So let's enjoy the little things. Let's make this together. So first of all, you're going to need your pink pirouette. It's the colour I'm using. Glitter off those candles is fantastic. Just an A4 card cut in half at 5 7/8 by 8 1/4, folded in half at 4 1/8. And then you're going to need a piece of Whisper White. You'll need 2 of these actually. 2 of the same size, and they're both 3 7/8 by 5 5/8. And that's going on the front. And there's going to be one inside as well. So what I'm going to do, I've already folded and burnished the card. I'm going to fetch a piece of scrap in. And this is the marble stamp, and this is on the F block. It's the biggest block they do. And I love the background stamps because they're absolutely fantastic. So what we do when we use these, we ink the stamp, not stamp on the ink, because we'd never cover all the surface. But it's absolutely a stunning background. I should use it a bit more often, I think. But that is perfect. Oh, my hands going then. I get cramp. I had a horrendous cramp as well last night. It was awful. So I'm just going to place my card on the top. And I'm going to rub with a piece of paper. Just all over, try not to smudge or move the card underneath whatsoever, so keep your fingers on your stamp while you press and rub down. I think I should do it. And then just grab your corners. Oh, that is beautiful, absolutely beautiful, stunning. So I'm going to pop this out the way for a bit. And while the ink is out, I found I'm using the Sweet and Sassy Hearts framelets. So inside there was 2 love hearts, but this is the biggest one. So what I did was I stamped my image, when I can find it. Oh, there it is. It fits perfect in Enjoy the Little Things, and it fits perfect in here. But I was thinking, oh, I wanted a dash of silver. So what I did was run it through the Big Shot. Isn't that really pretty? It's a beautiful stamp set. So what I did, I got the 2 biggest, found the smallest, obviously, because I already had this heart in the box, and I lay this on top and cut it slightly smaller, so when I cut the silver out, this one, it fits beautiful in there. I don't think they're meant to be layered like the layering circles or the layering squares or the ovals and stuff like that. I'm just going to keep that out, so we're going to cut that out in a minute. But and they've got the tiniest little love heart, so you've got to be careful you don't get none around the edge. So it's a matter of just dibbing right in the corner, and then just randomly adding these gorgeous, gorgeous little love hearts. Isn't that pretty? And you can add as little or as few as you want. I like to not even it out, but spread it out a little bit. I'm not going to concentrate too much on that area. It's mainly the outer edges. So so you can see them, because my love art's going to cover some of that up. But it's just a sweet, delicate little stamp. It's so cute. I think the other one is, let me have a look. Yeah, it's a little anchor. It's so tiny. The little anchor then, just in case you want to send it to a male friend. But I love this set. It's just so pretty. And I'm going in the paler areas, so my little love heart stands out a bit more. And that's so sweet. Yes, that's why I didn't come on last night, and I'm so sorry. I do apologise, ladies and gents. I've had a couple of messages off people today. Are you okay? And when you tell them you've been poorly, like we knew there was something up with you because you never miss. I do try my best. Not pretty. I'm gonna put one more. I think that's okay. She says, get stamp on whatever. Probably cover that up now, but you never know. That's just so cute. I love it. So I'm going to remove the ink. Make some space on my desk. And I can now get rid of this scrap paper. And I can attach this to my card. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Just using a bit of fast fuse. Love this stuff. Yes, I was one very poor lady last night, and I think I even burst into tears at one point. I was in so much pain. I just think I'd better turn that over quickly. Oh, look, see now, I put my love hearts upside down. I bet you all spotted that and was going, no, turn it round. Oh, thank you. I do have people telling me to be shouting at the TV sometimes, so while we're here, and I've got my fast fuse out, I might as well put the card on the inside as well. I'm not going to, you are more than welcome to stamp on the inside of your card with a lovely message and some more decoration, but I need all that writing space. Whoever receives this card will know why, because I'm going to send this out as a thank you, and I do hope you all enjoy. Whoever gets the two of them, whoever gets these will enjoy them as well. So I know that's going to fit in there. So I'm going to pop that to one side and bring up my big shot. My plates are here separate. Oops, crushing it. Oops, I just see that move then. No, I'm not happy with that. I'm just going to crank it through slowly. I've got a massive order coming tomorrow, and it's all out of next year's catalogue. The spring summer one. See how perfect that is? And it just gives me that lovely little edge. So that's my one piece. I'm going to pop this away now. I'm going to fetch my silver in. Sorry about the glare, I do apologise. Push that down as far as I can so I get more use out of my silver sheet. out your way now so it doesn't glare so much. So I'm going to pop my plates down first, and then this is a lot lighter without them plates on. So isn't this beautiful? And once that has been stuck on there, how sweet. I say they're not. I don't think they're meant to be layering hearts. They're just called sweet and sassy. They're just different types of hearts, different sizes. I'll put plenty on there so I know it doesn't come off. I don't know if you can hear him. He's off again. He's playing his game. Isn't that pretty? Now what I did was I popped on about 6 of these. Oops. You're going to say why 6, but I just want to make sure it stays unstable. While we're here, I've got this gorgeous ribbon, and I'm just going to snip the end so I've got that beautiful flagged. And while I'm here, I'm just going to measure what I need before I cut off. So I'm going to loop up the top and a loop at the bottom, just roughly guesstimating it now. And that loop at the top is a bit too tall, so if I loop that at the bottom and then back up to the top, and I think that looks perfect. So what I'm going to do is cut it a little bit longer. I can pinch my ends and I can trim off to give me that lovely little edge. Isn't that pretty? So I'm only getting that much waste. And this is the Pink Pirouette seam binding ribbon. Yeah. I don't know if it's still in the catalogue even. Tell you the truth, I couldn't tell you. Oof. Aren't I naughty? Using retired products. I say you've got to use it. Now I laid my ribbon, letting bits touch. Bits of the dimensional, I just know that it's going to stick. Oh, I love that. I've done the bow the wrong way, and that's a little bit too. I'm going to bend that actually. That's better, yes. I'm gonna pop that like that. Just a slight angle. So no two cards are the same anyway. Because with this one I tilted it that way and had the ribbon that way, and this time I've got it going that way. Isn't that pretty? I love this. So I'm going to just randomly add 3 of these beautiful little gems. Whoops. That is such a pretty sweet card. If you wanted, you could have had a line of the silver sequins on the top of the ribbon to offset, but oh, absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. So there's my cards. I hope you like them. A thumbs up would be great. And a share. So let's try and get on and make this a beautiful little box. And I have my measurements here for one. And the other measurements there for the other. So I'm going to have my trimmer. I'm going to use a bit of cherry cobbler this time. When I can get it out. And there's a lovely little cherry cobbler box. So, why did I write that? The little box that opens this one needs to be 6 by 5 1/4. So I cut that 6. And then trim that down to 5 1/4. And I can pop that to one side and make a little something out of that. And I'm going to fit in my trimmer. You're getting 2 in 1 tonight, girls and boys. And this is the short, long side. You're going to score this at 3/4 and 5 1/4. And then you're going to turn it to the short side, which is the 5 1/4. And you're going to score this at 3/4, 2 1/4, 3, and 4 1/2. And that's that one. So I'm going to use my trimming scissors first, and that before I score anything, you're just going to cut up each flap and trim off just the little squares. If they got one like this side and this side, trim just a little tab up each side. And do the same on the opposite side. Oops. Corner. That's better. That's it. And now you can burnish your score lines. So I just did. Just fold them all over like that. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And instead of doing every little flap, just do that. And then fold. Fold. Now I've got a little 1/2 inch circle punch. And I'm just gonna pop it in halfway. Try and keep it central. And punch. Don't need that little bit. Just to give you a finger hold. That's it. Now you're going to put fast fuse. You can put Tombow on there if you want. decorate these however you want. They're fabulous little boxes. So, corner to corner, making sure you've got a nice square edge. And just pinch them closed. Don't attach them to the top, otherwise you'll never get your little box open. So cute. Now you can add that one to the top. You don't want them to add them. And there is your little box. How sweet is that? And it's a lovely snug fit. Now, that's that one. You can decorate it just as you like it. It's entirely up to you. I'll show you that the candles fit. These are absolutely stunning. These are like $1.99 in Aldi as well. Isn't that perfect? Absolutely stunning. As long as your measurement is 5 1/4 petite lights, you can make this as long as you want. You could even have it 8 long, 6 long. You could do 1 long, 2 long, 3 long, 4, 5, so on. It's up to you, but always keep your measurements 5 1/4. To actually make this, this and this. So there is that little box. Isn't that adorable? So sweet. I'm not going to decorate it with you. It's entirely up to you how you want to decorate. So with this, the other little one, the one that just opens with the top and the bottom, I'm going to show you quickly how to do that one as well. Right, I am going to use the cherry cobbler for the base, and this has got to be 6 1/8 by 3, and the other one is, you've got to have, I'm going to use white. Or is that piece wide enough? No, it needs to be 6 3/16. Now, let's see if I've got white here. Yeah. No, that's not wide enough either, so I'll grab a new sheet. I think that way is much better because at the end of the day it uses less paper. So this is 6 3/16 by 3 1/16. And I'm going to keep the trimmer actually. And you're going to score this at just 3/4 on all 4 sides. And this is the lid because it's the 3/16 one. So what you want to do before you do any more, you want to trim about halfway your little side, because trust me, when the box is made you can't get this in. And you're going to do the other side, which is the bottom, in exactly the same way, 3/4 all the way round. It's just the simplest little box ever. And because it's only holding tea lights, what I do though is I cut up one side here, then turn the card. That looks a bit wonky, doesn't it? Yeah, it is. How the hell's that? What now? For some reason. Yeah, look at my scoreline. That one, it must have moved. So, this is the base. So, cut up the first scoreline. You turn, so one is a flat that way. And then one is going to be a flat that way. So, you never have two at each end. And I think it's, so we went that way, so we need to go this way. And then when you're doing the lid, which way did I start? I started up. So whichever you start, do the opposite. So this one is the bottom. And I started that way, so start this way. That way, when you come to put your box together, you've got a flat either end, but off the top of each, and then turn. I'll show you at the end. Oh, and don't forget to notch everything as well, just a little square. Go back really and notch the square. So that one's that way and this one's this way. Strengthens your corners and stops those little, because if you had two flaps, say like there and that one there, and same on your box, they would clash. At least this way. You are not going to have a clash, I'll show you at the end. There we go, I think that's all. I got 4 there, so. And again, burnish after. And you want a clean and crisp line, use your bone folder. I didn't use it on the other box, but it's only a quick show, can I tell? So when you close the box, you'll only have one corner, and on the base or the lid now, it'll be up on the opposite side, so it won't clash up against there. So again, I'm just going to use fast fuse. It's only holding tea lights. I wouldn't just use normal, what's it called? Your normal tape run and stuff. Look at this. A bit. So this one folds into the side. This one folds into the flap on the side, and I've trimmed the wrong bits off. Look, you can see I'm still poking at the top. I didn't trim the outside bit, so let's do that quickly. Yeah, I should always trim the outside of your flagging as well, your tabs. So that one will go in the inside of the lid. Perfect now. And that will go on the inside of your lid. Look at that square to that one. I need to trim that off. If I can. Oh, please don't do this at home. Trim the outside of your tabs off. Yeah, they're cut exactly the same. Strange, isn't it? Let me do that on the white one now before I forget. So trim both sides of your little tabs. Oh, my head's still not thinking straight. Finish the flaps. I got a new bone folder. This was my old one and now I use it for re-inking, but my upline gave me one with my initial on and I thought that was fabulous. So that's my new one. I've booked my hotel already for next April on stage. What a massive bargain. £38 a night. Fabulous. Secret deals. Love it. So Agifast views. Oops. And at this stage, before you glue it down, you could stamp it. You could stamp the cover like I did and colour it in. Or you could just add some of your own designer saves paper. I like to decorate these things myself. Again, we're going opposites. And how quick and simple was that? So this is the lid, and this is 1/16 bigger, so it fits. She says, look at it. Okay, calm down, Gaynor. That's because I didn't trim the ends. Let me just squash that in. There you go. There you go. There's that nice little box there. And let me put some tea lights in. Isn't that beautiful? Look at all that lovely thick glitter. Really big chunks of glitter. It's not fine at all. Look at them. Very chunky. Ooh. So there you have it. There's your two little boxes. And I can never get the... I think I prefer the one that shuts on its own self. There we go. There's that one and there's that one. I think I prefer this one. It's easier to open and close. But decorate them how you will. There's my my boxes. There's my two little cards. I hope you enjoyed them. A thumbs up, share and a subscribe would be amazing. And I would really, really appreciate that. I want to try and get as many subbies as I can, because I just love doing this. But thanks for watching. Till tomorrow. Bye.